All right, y'all, we're back at it. It's time we get some stuff done. All right, we're working on our front bumper here. You can tell right here we had us a rough spot. We ended up cutting all that out and welding that back in with some 1/8 inch plate. And we found a little soft spot right in here on the chrome. So we're gonna cover that over with that. We did bolt our skins back together before we did start welding it. But we're getting there. We got the bottoms completely welded on the bottom side of the skin. It's upside down right this minute, but that's what we're doing. What's going on, y'all? Well, it's time we get some stuff done tonight. We're going to clearance the firewall, cut it out a little bit for that distributor, and then we did get under there and I did notch the floor pan area so that it would sit down around the cross member underneath the car, but it's still sitting not quite how we want it. As you can still see the rails hanging out of the corner there. I have a feeling we may have to cut the engine loose and lower the back down, pull that 2 inches of rubber spacer we got out and get it to where it slants back just a little bit to where we can get this thing set down on there completely and correctly. So that's what we're working on now. All right, so we've got quite a bit of the tunnel cut out for now. We were able to get it to come back down a little further. I still think we're sitting on the tail cone right about here in the tunnel. You see we got it cut out. We're gonna leave that center section in it. We might fold this here up just a little bit to clear more distributor. That's always a bad day when you cut a dipstick in half. What's up, y'all? So hey, I am terrible about this. I don't have anything recorded on the rest of the cage and what we've gotten done. I haven't posted a video in 37 days and 14 hours and 19 minutes, but I do apologize. We are back at it. It's a busy time for me with work and travel, so I haven't had a bunch of time out here. When I have had, I've just been head down trying to get stuff done. So let me walk you through what we do have done, and I'll be doing better as we finish this thing. I promise y'all. All right. So we have cages in the car. Where we left off, we were putting the door bars in it. We got them welded in, and then we took a porta power, and I put a porta power in between the door bars, pushed it out quite a bit to put some side pressure on it. We welded the seat bar in it, and then did the same thing for the front. Then we put our dash bar in. So all that's in is welded in completely. We do have the pedals mounted, the battery box is mounted. We have the second battery box. So I run dual battery boxes. The main box up here holds two 31 series batteries. It's got my MSD ignition on it. That is what we use to run the engine and the fuel system. The second battery box is just a little homemade battery box. We put a 31 series Optima in it, and it runs the transmission cooler. That way they're not all on one system. I do not run an alternator, but I want to make sure I have plenty of voltage for the MSD, and then I don't want the trans fan to put a bunch of load on those same batteries with the electric fuel pump as well. The seat is setting in it. We're gonna have to do some things differently here because when I do set in it, my head does rub the roof of the car even without a helmet. So we're gonna probably have to redo some seat things. Still need to build a column, kind of working it as pedals where I want them. I'll put the seat where I want it next, and then I'll build the column to fit me in the seat. We do have our up and over bar put in. We welded some angle off of it to bolt to the roof. I'll show you that. The only thing really left to do is once we get the seat where I want it, I'm going to put a center bar, which will connect from the dash bar to this seat bar, and that's where the shifter will be mounted. And then everything will be pretty much bolted in, ready to go, minus just plumbing everything and wiring stuff. So pretty much, I'd say we're about 75% done inside the car. There's the angle. We have welded off the up and over bar, and then we just bolted the roof through it. And you can see the plates there. That way it just helps keep the roof bolted up to the up and over bar. See where we've got everything welded in as well. And then that's the MSDs mounted to my battery box like I was talking about. And then the shifter's just sitting in here. And that's the trans cooler and the fan. And then the fuel pump's up there, and I will mount it off of the seat bar once we get everything in. So we just did a single 90 on the trunk. Got it all tucked down in there where I want it. And I took some washers, welded the washers, and then ran my 9-wire through it. We've got our 6 trunk ties, and then we've got our holes cut in it for inspection. I think it turned out really, really well. Next, we'll get that back bumper put on it. And the back of this thing's just about done. So I appreciate y'all. Sorry again that it's been a minute. I plan on getting this up here soon. And then I will be back with another one next week. And hopefully here soon, this thing's gonna be under its own power. So appreciate y'all following along. Make sure you hit that like and you hit that subscribe button.